What goes on, guys? We're back here again with yet another review, and today I am extremely excited to be taking a look at the brand new Jada Toys Cyberpunk Edgerunners David and Lucy. Now, I'm going to be 1000% with y'all. I'm going to keep it 100. I didn't love this show. I know people do, right? But I didn't love it. But I enjoyed it. It was fine. The lore is cool. The animation's great. I liked it enough. But what I love is Jada Toys. And these, I love Jada Toys enough to warrant to get these new characters on my shelf. I don't buy everything Jada does, but if it's a new line that I'm even slightly interested in, I know that they're going to deliver. So I'm here for it. I'm very excited. I'll be all in on this line. I did play with Lucy a little bit, foreshadowing. She's pretty fantastic, but I had to wait to do the video until I got David, and he came a day later. But yeah, these look fantastic. So enough of me rambling on. Let's go ahead and open these cybernetic MFers up. So, taking these, I don't know what you want to call them, kind of cyborgs out of the packaging, I gotta say, was I expecting any less? No. Are they still incredible? 100%. So there's a lot to talk about here. I have barely any complaints. We're going to go ahead and start with Lucy, though. I mean, they're interchangeable on which one is better. They're just incredible. I mean, just look at the paint sculpt on her. Jeez, man. It's ridiculous. Ridiculous. There's even little paint on the soft goods, like you can see there. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. So clean. There's slight shading in different areas. I think maybe not actually on her. The head sculpt looks fantastic. All the little paint hits are clean. The vibrant pink. It's just insane. It's insane. And I thought this was going to be soft goods too, in the box, because in the box it looks the same. And it's just crazy. It just is insane to me how well this looks. For $33, even if you want to round up to $35, this is incredible. You get, like I said, you get those little paint hits there. There's not, oh, maybe there is. There is. I was wrong. There's a bendy wire in this little thing. That is crazy. That is crazy work. Crazy, crazy work. Yeah, this thing's insane. We'll get to her articulation in a second, but we have a lot of accessories to talk about. So she comes with those two open hands, and then you get two trigger finger hands. Oops, sorry. And oh my gosh, you get two trigger finger hands. All of them have the paint inside them. And I did that. I just put the gun in there. You do get this gun with her as well. All of it's painted, looks very nice, and the gun hand has a vertical hinge, only on the one side. Oh, no, they both do. Never mind, I stand corrected. You also get an additional hand of her holding the cigarette. Probably my favorite hand. I love that. That is a great addition. And you get one fist. I would kind of wish we got two fists, but not the end of the world. She also comes with an alternate head, like an angry head with more flared out hair. The hair is soft. I love it. It looks great. Nice expression. Very well clean. I love the pastel colors of her hair. And then finally, you get the two cables that shoot out of her forearms. And these are wild. I don't know what these are. They're not bendy wire necessarily, but if you wrap them up, they'll keep their shape. I have no idea what this material is, but this is awesome. And they if you want to straighten them out again, you just gotta do that. These are great. And so the way that they work, you just roll up the sleeve. I don't know if there's a particular one for each side. Yeah, there probably is. You do got to get it at the right angle though. Come on. There you go. is a little difficult sometimes, but I got big fingers. So, yeah, that is really, really awesome. Like, pff, and it'll hold her. So if you want to try to hang her up for some reason, it'll hold her. Yeah, that is incredible. And that'll be the same thing for the other side. Really, really nice stuff there. As for her articulation, you get a ball peg at the bottom of the neck and at the top of the head. So she can look up all the way, look down all the way, and great pivot and rotation. Wonderful. Shoulders go up. They go down. They'll only go, I mean, you can probably get 360. They can go 360, but the soft goods get in the way. Bicep swivel and a double jointed elbow up there, and then the wrist swivel and hinge. We talked about the trigger finger hands already. Look at this diaphragm joint. Double ball peg. That's nice. Goes back, not as far, but you get great pivot and rotation at the top and the bottom. This is how all waists should be done. Whatever. We'll talk about that in that video. Or we already did, because I think I'm going to post that one first. But hips go up that far. Yeah, there is a little bit of paint shading. It's just not a lot, because she doesn't have a lot of skin showing. Back, even get back a little bit, because the pelvis is soft. This is a great way to do hips. No stupid drop hinge. And look, she can almost do the splits. And she can kick all the way up here. They're the perfect hips. Wonderful. Beautifully hidden thigh swivel. Double jointed pinless knees, excuse me. A little bit of calf swivel. I don't like calf swivels, but yeah, I kind of wish they did a little bit lower so that it was even rounder, but her design's kind of angular. And then the ankle pivot and hinge. So yeah, she pretty much articulates exactly the way that you'd want her to. I really can't ask for much more with this. This is really, really incredible. But honestly, the real star of the show here is David. Holy crap. I can't put him down. Sometimes when I take pictures and stuff, I'll throw on TV while I'm editing pictures and making the TikToks and stuff. And I couldn't put him down. I should have been done like 2 episodes of what I'm watching ago. I just couldn't put him down. I just kept playing with him. He is so much fun. The sculpt on his body is incredible. And he's definitely got shading in the abs and on the skin. The head looks fantastic with that shaved head. Man, even like little paint details. There's so much paint on him. So much paint. The jacket is incredible. I believe Rebel 10 Customs did the soft goods across these figures. And you can tell this is like that firefighter material. This was his mom's jacket in the show. I'm also going to say a crazy statement here. I think David's an asshole. I don't like David as a character, to be completely blatantly honest with you guys. I don't like him. I think he's a dickhead, and I get that he's supposed to be, but like, not a good protagonist for me. I don't know. Just not my thing. I know I'm going to get a lot of shit for that, but yeah, I like the wrists. The hands have a lot of paint on them. You get these beautifully done pants. The belt looks nice. You would think that these would get in the way, but they really, really don't. We'll get to that more in articulation. The paint on the pants is nice. It does stick together a little bit when you first get out of the packaging, but they open up, and it's just a really genius way to do this kind of stuff. You didn't really need to, I don't think. I think these could have been easily sculpted. The jacket, I think, is a really good idea to make it, but I don't think the pants needed to be soft goods, but I have no complaints with them that they did. They look great, and I love the neon shoes. It looks great. On the back, you get the Edgerunners logo, which always looks like a backwards B to me, but it's a pretty tough logo. It is slightly reflective, like an actual jacket. It's just nuts to me. So, while we're still looking at his sculpt, we'll go ahead and take off the jacket. And you can see all the line work in there, a little bit of paint shading goes all the way on the back, even though they have a jacket. And look at the paint work. He even has a dry brush in his hair. I just noticed that. That's nuts. You can see all that paint work on his spine. You know, he's drugged up, metaphorically speaking, I guess. But yeah, awesome stuff here. So for alternate hands, I'll just throw them on here, because why not? I'm sorry about that tapping that I have in the video. The way that I have my camera set up, the table is a little shaky, and it moves my light back and forth. And that's what that is. And there's like kind of nothing I can do about it, really. It's really annoying. I have kind of a shitty setup, but Eh, hopefully that's going to change, guys. We got some big news coming up. Stay tuned. But yeah, so he comes with these alternate hands. You get a trigger finger hand that does have the vertical hinge, and then kind of just like a gripping, clenchy hand with a regular hinge. You do get his necklace. I'll throw this on him. I kind of leave it on there, but it has like a big tie on the back, and it's kind of long. I mean, I don't really remember. It's probably supposed to be kind of that long, so I like it. It's a nice addition. For the trigger finger hand, you do get his gun. Looks good. You get some paint on there. Looking good. You get an alternate head, an Angie head. I like this one a lot more. I picture David being an angry dickhead, to be completely honest. So, yeah, there he is looking all angry. And then for this arm, you do get this little flesh piece that pops out. And then his gun loads in there, like when he unfolds his arm. And that is pretty damn awesome. I do have a problem getting it in the stay sometimes, but then sometimes I think it's just the jacket underneath. But yeah, that looks super dope. That is really sick. So, a great amount of accessories in this thing. Careful, don't lose your little arm piece there, because that'll get lost instantly. And it's like worked into the sculpt, so I like that. But yeah, this thing is kind of actually nuts. We're going to take a look at the articulation without the jacket on him, just so you can see the full range. The head goes up all the way, down all the way. Great pivot and rotation. This is a beautifully done neck. Shoulders go up, down, rotate 360. He does have a bicep swivel or a butterfly joint, and it works great. He does also have a bicep swivel here. Double jointed pinless elbows, and then the wrist swivel, and they hinge. All the wrists have a regular hinge except the gun wielding hand. He'll crunch forward and arc back. You can even see like that they continue to sculpt and paint all the way through in there. You even get it like down, like, oh my gosh, like down toward his ass. What the hell? All right, now I want to see. I usually hate taking belts and stuff off, but what? Oh my god, how that goes like all the way down to his butt. That's crazy. You are never gonna see that. Wow. Now that is like attention to detail that like is so unnecessary, because like his belt really only goes down to here. Wow, that is awesome. Jada, you guys are crazy. Crazy stuff. You can pivot side to side and rotate at the top or the waist. A little tighter at the waist, but he can get it. The hips, even with soft good pants on, look at that. Full splits, working great. Kick forward and back, and an upper thigh cut. You get double jointed knees, and these do not move. These are like on there very tightly. I love that. I was worried that they would keep running up and down. They do not. It's the perfect amount of material. Really good job. Get a calf swivel perfectly hidden, so I'm okay with it here. And then the ankles rotate and hinge up and down beautifully. This is like a perfect action figure. Like, I really have no notes on this guy. I have nothing that I don't like about him. Would have been kind of nice if these were soft goods. I mean, I'm getting real nitpicky here to match. But, I mean, like, he looks so awesome, dude. Like, oh my god. Yeah, I have, like, little to no complaints. He's pretty incredible. Here they are next to the NECA Toys King Kong, along with the Jazzars Fortnite Series 6-inch Peely. Here they are next to the McFarlane Toys Dark Knight Returns Batman, along with the Hasbro Marvel Legends X-Men Series Darwin. And finally, here they are next to the Hasbro Marvel Legends What If Series Zombie Captain America. So, some of you might be out there wondering, yo, Ant, what are your final thoughts on these figures? And I gotta say, despite them being a little bit more expensive than what we've seen from Jada in the past, they are incredible. I have, like, little to no complaints about them. I honestly, like, even as I say that, I'm honestly trying to think of any complaints that I really do have, and I don't really have any. Like I said, maybe those straps being on David would flow a little bit better. I mean, they're pretty damn perfect. Like, really. And again, full disclosure, as I said at the beginning of the video, this is not my favorite anime by any means. I didn't even really, like, love it. I thought it was alright. Like, it was cool. Great animation. But it was a story I didn't really care for. Especially David as a character. Not a very big fan of him as a character. Lucy was good. I like Lucy a lot as a character. And Maine is awesome. But I don't know. I don't know. Let me know if I'm crazy in the comments. But with that being said, for Lucy at a price point of $33, $35, around there, I'm still going to give her a 10 out of 10. I think she is completely worth that price point. And at David, around $45, I think it was 45. Yeah, $45. I'm still giving him a 10 out of 10 too. It is pretty much perfect. These are very much worth the money. And if you're only stuck buying garbage like this, give these a try. Put a little money aside, give these a try. I don't think you'll be disappointed. So with that being said, I believe that's all I got for today. Let me fix that a little bit. I believe that's all I got for today. So if you have not already, please be sure to like, comment, subscribe. Also be sure to follow me on Instagram, TikTok, and Letterboxd. I post a lot on all those apps, and I have a great time, so I'm sure you will too. But as always, let me know. You coppin'? See you guys next one. Peace.
What goes on, guys? I wanted to hop on here again and thank you all for watching, and to let you know that if the following apps interest you, feel free to follow me on them, as I put the links in the description for you guys. I really appreciate everything you all do for me, so DM me with any questions or thoughts. I'd love to sit and talk with you all. Again, thank you all for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.